This is too much. I can't continue watching crap anime anymore. It's killing me. But I'm gonna be the first to kill me. What is this? Where am I? Holy shit, what the fuck? What's this? Drifters? Guess I'm going to be ruining Drifters then. No, I'm kidding, this is just Sim's hot date, like where would I even get a copy of Drifters? Yeah. So Drifters, what is it? It's an anime, no shit. But it's a unique snowflake amongst the pile of mediocrity that is the fall season of 2016. The art was made by the same guy who did Hellsing, and the plot seems kinda like something that I haven't seen before. It's all about an alternate world where histories blended together in a magical way, sort of. But anyways, now, on to the review. Never even tried. This is what I like seeing, an awesome soundtrack for an awesome anime. And with the help of the visuals, it's a masterpiece. Could do without the chibi animation, but I guess it adds character or some shit. And even though the super animated parts seem kinda cheap, since it looks like somebody has just learned what a puppet tool does in After Effects, it still works for me. 10 out of 10.
I say shit like what?
As mentioned earlier, it has the same artist who did Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate, Kota Hirano. His signature is sharp and thick edges, like damn thick. And the eyes are just plain captivating. They have these weird layered circles in them, which makes everybody seem that much more unrealistic. But that's also how you differentiate a main character from just some random dudes. I adore it. Now, some might say that it's all a matter of taste and they don't really like that kind of animation style, but to I say, your taste in animation is pretty
it's so wonderful.
So we start out with Toyohisa, a fearless warrior in the middle of a losing battle who decides to charge against the enemy and let his father retreat. He gracefully dies and then again doesn't. Instead, he ends up in a hallway with a mysterious man, only referred to as Murasaki, who sends him through a door to another world. At first glimpse it seems pretty average, but then these elves appear who don't even speak Japanese or English or any known language, I think. If you have created a fictional language for your fictional people, then I respect that. It resembles a bit of Scandinavian languages. Hyvä päivä, missä on kirjasto? The elves drag the warrior to a castle where others like him also live. In this world, they are only referred to as drifters. No resemblance to Tokyo Drift, sadly. Here we get our first big twist. They are all from different time periods and all great people taken from history. From real history, not fictional history. At least I think so. I wasn't really paying attention in history class that much, so I really don't know. The members of our first party are Toyohisa, Nobunaga and Yoichi. And damn, does it escalate. We are introduced to the Ends. Literally, they are called the Ends. That's either clever, since they want to end the world, or pretty stupid. I haven't decided yet. And it all advances from there. I don't want to go on spoiling a lot more, but let's just say that Hitler was also a drifter. That was pretty interesting. And for me, just how they interact with each other, how they introduce newer technology to people from the past, tell them about their future, what happened to their families. It's all an interesting concept, because you can't really do anything about it since you're already in a different world, but just knowing is cool, I guess. And the anime doesn't hold back. If it can show you blood, it will show you blood. If it can show you rape, well then it won't show you rape because you can't really show that on television, but it will get close to that. My absolute favorite parts are the fights. You might think that it would go the average shonen route, just give everybody supernatural powers so they could fight to the death and just be on with it, but it goes way above and beyond. Just the creativeness in the battles blew my mind. In one of the first battles was Toyo against an armed soldier. He seems to be in a pretty bad situation, but then uses some weird hardcore methods to take him down, and then encourages the people around him to finish him off. Even later, when they are protecting a village, there is just so much strategy behind it, and mixing technologies of the future and past together is a blast to watch. Because even though you might know about guns and how you make them, you don't really have the capability to produce it in the past. They aren't fighting like anime characters, just striking head on with clean intention and preset choreography. They're fighting with intelligence and uncertainty. The viewer is kept in the dark because even they can't know what comes next. In an average anime, two sword fighters would clash swords and fight to the death. But here, one of them throws his sword and the other one gets kneed in the face. What kind of logic is that? A good one. I am so grateful for drifters because I have been facing so much shit recently, and it has shown me that not all is bad. I did a first impression video where I really wasn't that impressed about it, but now I just want to keep on seeing more. How they solve their problems, how they keep on fighting and defending themselves. I just want to see more strategy, more historical people mixed up in this mess. It's so captivating and I can't wait for another season. You better believe it. Now, what next? I mean, in the anime it doesn't show what happens with the dude in the hallway, and when they complete their mission, do they like go back into their world, live in that world? I mean, what happens to me? I finished reviewing the anime. Do I like keep here or just kill myself again, or what? I know what I must do now.